Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on board the beautiful Anthem of the Seas. As captain on board, it's my great pleasure and honor to see so many of you and all the most important people of Bermuda, if I can say that, without any disrespect to all the other parts of the population, to have you on board the ship. We're very excited to be here today. This has been a long day coming. There's been a lot of work in preparation for this call, and that's very much appreciated. I have one of my colleagues here from Royal Caribbean International who will talk more about that, so I'm not going to go too much into detail on that, other than it was the end result was phenomenal. Coming in this morning was absolutely fantastic. It was a cloudy, dark morning at 6 o'clock, and at 6:30, as we start the approach through, the clouds disappear, the sun, it was a magazine photo. The dredging work, the marking of the channel, all the navigation aids were spot on and in position. That really made it very easy to be the captain, and with a very, very skilled senior pilot on board as well. We had a good conversation about he was very informative and very, very helpful, and we had a very good conversation about the local environment, both under good and not so good weather conditions. So what a beautiful day it is, and it was a great pleasure to pull into the wharf for the first time, also my first time in Bermuda, so not only the ship. I didn't tell anybody that until after they arrived. But it worked very well. So we are very excited to have you on board and to show you the ship, just as we're excited to be able to go and enjoy a beautiful place as we are here until tomorrow. So the ship won't need a captain while it's alongside, and I'm very happy about that. So without any further ado, I'm going to hand over to Stacy, who has a little organizing schedule here for how we're going to move forward. So just from my side, a very warm welcome on board. Thank you.
As you can see, Stacy's got me well organized here. Captain Sorensen, Acting Premier, Ministers, distinguished guests, your worships, ladies and gentlemen. It certainly gives me great pleasure to be here this afternoon on this magnificent vessel, the Anthem of the Seas, on its inaugural visit to Bermuda. This is the first of 21 visits, and obviously we hope for many more to come after that. Captain, on behalf of the government and the people of Bermuda, I wish to welcome you, your crew, and your guests to our island. We hope that you will take advantage of all of Bermuda's hospitality. Royal Caribbean and Bermuda have been enjoyed a long and mutually beneficial relationship designed to provide the best in services to families and visitors from all over the world. We hope, obviously, this relationship continues for many years to come. We're also pleased to embark on what is a new relationship with your state-of-the-art vessel, which brings innovative, as we understand it, incredible new experiences to the cruise ship industry. The ability to be able to experience skydiving is certainly incredible. I signed up the acting premier on the way up here. He said he'd have to have a look first, but I think we're all very interested to see how ripcord by iFly works. Minister Cannoneer is also on the list as well, so he shouldn't laugh too hard. I think it's fair to say that many of you will know Bermuda has had a long experience with the cruise ship industry. In fact, it goes back, I am told, some 140 plus years. But cruise travel and certainly tourism in Bermuda have both come a long way since Samuel Clemens, or I think as many of us know him, Mark Twain, first cruised to Bermuda back in 1876 aboard the SS Quaker. He was one of just 73 people on board at that time. Today, I am told that Anthem of the Seas, as berthed, has room for some 4,500 cruise visitors. They are capably attended to by some 1,597 staff and across 16 public decks. And I think we saw a few of those on the way up here. I felt like I was going up in a skyscraper, actually, on the elevator ride up. I think it's also fair to say that we have here in Bermuda a number of people that have provided extraordinary support to our tourism industry, and it would be remiss of me at this point not to thank them for all the work that they have made to help make this visit actually happen. I would like to thank and acknowledge all of those individuals for their efforts, particularly those from the Ministries of Public Works, Finance, Tourism Development and Transport, including, of course, Marine and Ports, and also our hosts at the West End, WEDCO, as well. Captain, I think it's fair to say I encourage you, if you do get a day off, and all your guests to experience Bermuda, our beaches, the city of Hamilton, the town of St. George's, and certainly our hospitality. I think it's also fair to say that we hope you will spend some time here in Dockyard, which has an extraordinary maritime history, and of course, as we all know, is the home of the America's Cup in 2017. In closing, let me just say that we're certainly incredibly grateful for Royal Caribbean for selecting Bermuda for the Anthem of the Seas visit, and we appreciate the confidence that you have shown in our island. Again, I extend a very warm welcome to you, your crew, and of course all your guests as well. Thank you very much.
Acting Premier, would you like to say a few words of welcome?
Captain Sorensen, I would just like to add my voice to the comprehensive speech that the Minister has given. I also have an interest in some of the activities you have on board. We were talking about the crane with the pod on it called the North Star, and I have a request that you take Minister Gibbons and put him in that thing and sort of put it over the side, and press the button that has the trap door into it, and everybody falls down. So I'm looking forward to that.
It's not May 24th.
I'm not sure I'm able to comply with all those.
Yes, it might not comply with marine and port regulations, but I also am extremely excited to have yourself, your crew, and this wonderful new vessel be a regular port of call, call Bermuda a regular port of call. I'm a great enthusiast of ships, and to see a vessel of this nature is really a fantastic thing for me personally. I'm sure that the Premier, who is traveling today, would love to be here, but I'm very happy that he's not here, because if he were here, I wouldn't be here. So, but thanks so much. It's wonderful to have you here, and we're looking forward to a long and mutually beneficial relationship. Thank you.
Thank you.
Captain Sorensen, I think that we have an obligatory presentation here, and I'm delighted on behalf of the people, the Government of Bermuda, and of course the Acting Premier as well, to present you with this Bermuda coat of arms.
Thank you very much.
Very beautiful.
We have one, not quite maybe as much time as in many colors, so we saved the colors here, but yet fancy our inaugural plate for your office.
Simple and elegant.
Yes.
I'll let the Acting Premier hold that.
Captain Sorensen, I don't know what I did to be privileged with the last speaker here. I feel a bit under pressure here. But what I'd like to say, Acting Premier and Dr. Gibbons, Minister, this is a very special occasion for us as a government. And when we this morning got up, I'm sure that the local team, the professionals that are here, representing all the work that was done on the channel, I'm sure we were all waking up first thing wondering, is Anthem of the Seas okay? Is the ship okay? I got a call about 7:40 this morning, and the first thing that came to my mind, something's happened to the channel here. But of course, it was a call by our General Manager, Andrew Diaz, to say that the ship came in wonderfully. So we're excited about the fact that you've been able to get here safely. Again, I want to point out, as we look out to the local team that is here, the professional expertise that has been brought to the table There were many days where my PS, I don't know where she is, somewhere around here, we were scratching our head, are we going to pull this off? Is it going to get it done in time? So I do want to thank especially Wedco for the relationship that we had with Jean Denul, who did the dredging for us. It did not come without its challenges, folks. This is the first of its kind for us in many, many, many years of having to dredge and to remove some of the limestone throughout the channel. So I'm grateful for the whole team that this has come off as a success. Now, I also asked yourself about this, what was it called, the Diamond?
North Star.
The North Star, sorry, the North Star. And we have marine and ports here. We have our guys, our team here. So I understand that it does stabilize as it comes in. So I'm looking forward to you being able to use it throughout the channel, but I'll leave that up to the expertise there. Once again, I want to say thank you. We do have a special gift for you. This is just beautiful. I want everyone to see this. This has been made here in Wedco by Glass Blowing Company. Is the name on there, guys?
Yes.
The West End.
It has
The-
our crest.
the West End,
and
the
it
crest
also
there?
has the name
Oh,
of the
there,
ship,
yes.
the date,
Yes.
and everything on it. So
So
that's in lieu of our plaque. We do things a little differently.
there you go.
Yeah,
So
that's innovative thinking. I like it.
on behalf of the ministry, we hand you this wonderfully glass-blown plate here, and I hope you find a wonderful place on the ship, maybe.
I hope I don't
To
drop
keep
it. It's,
No, we don't want you to drop it.
In return, I'll hand you this plaque. I didn't have time to make a glass tray of my own. So for your office there, so you can keep that and be reminded of the day we arrived.
Yes, I'll hang it up in my 30-foot pond.
No, on behalf of our chairman, Mr. Richard Fain, our COO, Alan Goldstein, the president of Royal Caribbean International, Michael Bailey, so I want to officially welcome you to the Anthem of the Seas. Again, this is the result of a hard work of many, many, many people that were involved in making it a reality. Deputy Premier, thank you for your vision, your passion, and your approval. So that was very important. Mr. Cornier, for your follow-up, for your constant, always, involvement, to not only to complete the job, but to make sure that the project went underway the right way. So thank you for that. Minister Gibbon, thank you also for your support. You have a great team, the PS, Marva, thank you for everything you've done. I know that it was a very difficult project. Francis Richardson, very passionate. I haven't known someone more passionate about the potential of the cruise industry and tourism in general for Bermuda, so thank you. I also had a speech for Jeffrey Burnham.
Yes.
The guy lived through the project, he really put his soul and heart in the project, and he sent a lot of emails. So, but thank you, please thank Jeffrey from us. But I don't think that there is no one in Royal Caribbean that really put more passion, effort, time, suffering, enjoyment than my dear colleague, more than a colleague, my mentor, Mr. Mike Ronan, and he's with us. So I would like to invite Mike Ronan and Captain, if you don't mind, I would like to present Mike with a plaque. He deserves that and more.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Not
I don't know, Mike,
anticipated, but yeah.
you want to say any word? Or these are your friends, so
Well, no.
I don't want to put you in the spot, but I
already did.
guess I already did.
Yes, you already did. Well, first of all, Captain, thank you for bringing the ship in this morning as easily as you did and making it look so easy. Ministers, Premier, thank you so much for your support. We had a lot of opportunities, interactions. We had our moments up, we had our moments down. I think, but the end result, I think we all had a view of where we wanted to get, and we just needed to find a way to get there. And I thank you all, and all of those that are in the room. Marva, obviously, Francis. The interaction was constant. It was almost where we would run into each other on the street, and it was like, Mike, you're back again. It was, it almost became a Bermudian, which is not such a bad thing. I've been told that now, but Again, all I can say is thank all of you, thank the community, our agents, and those that have always supported us over the years. It's been over 25 years, almost 30. The Royal Caribbean's now been coming to Bermuda, starting with the Song of Norway, and working its way through the Nordic Prince and up through the Empress of the Seas. So again, I think this is just a culmination, Captain, from maybe the first time for you, but for the company, I think this has been a wonderful culmination of a progression over so many years, and I'd just like to thank everyone present. It was great, and it's great to be back as a passenger. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Can I just say on behalf of my colleagues here that, Mike, you started this process in many ways, and I think we'd like to second the comments about whatever the nautical equivalent of giving birth is. I think we're pleased to see a launch. Yes, thank you. We're pleased to see this, and hopefully you're delighted to see this after, as you put it quite rightly, many ups and downs, but I think in the end the effort was certainly worth it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.